everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. With a spot in the Super Bowl on the line, everything is on the line in today's conference championship matchup. It's the Patriots going up against the Broncos. So let's get you out to Denver for the call of our game. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are located a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building here in downtown Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down, Lynch. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. On 3rd down, Lynch. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 56 yards. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the...
Emmanuel Sanders! And all the way home for a Broncos score! Emmanuel Sanders, 83 yards, and the Broncos will extend the... offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He lost 2 there, and it's third. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out. In the backfield is Anderson. Now it's Lynch. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. To 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And this is blocked. The Pats bring heat and they get home. But they will stop him before he gets to the marker, and they will take... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game.
It got his man complete. Demaryius Thomas. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 75 yards. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And Denver getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Here we go now.
On second down, here's Lynch. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And they're going to speed things up here. They run it again with Anderson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. So the Broncos coming out now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Here's Lynch. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Whoosh. Oh, he did it again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Lynch. Steps away. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. So we come upon halftime. What's that? Now? Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show. I guess we're ready for the third quarter. Let's go. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. A fake to Anderson, now it's Lynch. Rolling to his right. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's caught outright by Graham. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56. Hurry up.
On second down, Lynch. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. In the backfield is Anderson. They'll throw on first down with Lynch. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Second down now after the incompletion.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders saving. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now Lynch. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And Denver getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Again, Anderson. And he's got Rome. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big-time run there by Anderson. 49 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Well, every quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback, loves to have plays like that. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. C.J. Anderson, skip. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
and they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Hillman again, a first down carry. A gain of 3, second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. They come up in an offset eye. Now it's Lynch. Got him in. He finds Sanders. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
probably just leave. I see you later, hasta luego, cop a new crib, got some new neighbors. You get this big, they gon' want favors, they gon' want flavors, probably roll. Hope the Lord save us, wait from these haters, hope the Lord save us, wait from these snakes, wait from these fakes, wait, I need breaks, wait, I need cake. How long can we wait? Come on, for peace sake. You better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we've been putting in the hours. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we gon' blow your mind. 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 We gon' blow your mind.
All right, man, eyes up, eyes up. Take a look at what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? This means you go first and you go second. Does that make sense? Make sure you don't mess this up, all right? Can we please execute?
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
California, cause there's no place like California. California, ayy. California, no place like California. Fresh off a flight to Boston, got a BZ in Maryland that I pipe too often. Headed right to Austin, most likely flossing. Tight, exhausted, high as a forklift. Handful of goons out in Colorado. Any given afternoon, you can catch a hollow. Honestly, it's the same out in Richmond, Virginia or California. Either state, you can get it. I done seen everywhere from Russia to Delaware. Trust me, I'm well aware. Barcelona to Bel Air, Petty to the Detroit. No tell him he saw how heavily he balls. Every project, every seashore. And I ain't content trying to see more. Nomadic, I probably wind up alone. All it takes is a melody to remind me of home. I've been to New York, come on, Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California. Cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A. D-D-M-V, all reminds me of California. Cause there's no place like California. California, A. California, no place like California. C-A, all day. C-A, D-M-V-M-I-A, all reminds me of C-A.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a long fortnight of anticipation, but kickoff of Super Bowl 51 is just about upon us. For these players and coaches, it's the culmination of a lifetime of dreams. Which team will lift the Lombardi Trophy? We're about to find out. It's the Broncos going up against the Saints. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used, honored, because it is an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be here. My excitement is just about to burst through the booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, and sitting with both of these teams and talking in the meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on it.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They come out here in the eye. First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Throwing, Lynch. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Lynch. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40. They give it to Anderson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Tackle made there by Nick Fairley. On second down, Lynch. Sanders has it over the middle. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. Handoff comes to Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Anderson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
To throw is Lynch. And able to find Graham. Complete. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll run here with Hillman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Ronnie. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 34 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Here's Lynch to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Demarius. Interception. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Dannell Ellerbe with a tackle. From midfield now, here's Lynch. And that's caught inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Anderson. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Offense readies for a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's Lynch. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They run. Anderson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
I can't say that I was really in love with the play call there. A draw in that situation, I know it's a risk-reward call. If it works, he walks in. But otherwise, you're bringing up a really tough 4th down situation.
So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the...
We drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
And now they're in the hurry up. On second down, Lynch. Flushed out right. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. 10th carry now for Anderson. Oh, he bowls over it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get 19 yards there. And it'll be good for a Denver first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Lynch. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run for the first with Hillman. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Emmanuel Sanders from... Offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come up in an offset eye. To throw is Lynch. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Sanders has it over the middle. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they want to use him immediately. You know they come out of the locker room saying, let's get the ball to him, get our offense jump-started, and in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it... Second down.
No, check, pitch.
Now a run with Anderson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And quickly they get to the line. Lynch now throwing on third. He'll buy some time right. And he fires one, but incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a fourth down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you know, you and I both.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. In the backfield is Anderson. And he'll get it up the middle. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Anderson. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And now Lynch. Norwood's got it, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. And that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Benny Fowler that time. And it's 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Here's Lynch. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 3rd down, Lynch. Got his man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas. This offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Detroit!
In the backfield is Anderson. And he'll get it up the middle. Oh, he knocks him over. And down inside the 15 he goes. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
So the drive takes him inside the 10, but drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Detroit!
They run with Anderson. He's been the bell cow tonight. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Carry number 20 coming up for Anderson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll run with Thompson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's the backup Simeon. And this is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Garrett Graham. And that'll bring up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his second touchdown of this Super. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now Thompson. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field. It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
Back to the air, Simeon on second down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go in Super Bowl 51 from Houston. We're back to crown a champion after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They juked him, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it's a first down for the Broncos. Now a first down throw, Simeon. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Simeon now to throw. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through, and their lead will swell up to 28. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Check.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker. A beautiful fake. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Broncos a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And the Lombardi Trophy goes west. And it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
You know I thought for Tower in Paris. Shot us in the basement party. Yeah. Turn into the greatest party. Yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once and we went up. Yeah. And my love tripping. Yeah. Now I feel my body drifting. Yeah. Baby girl, she got me lifted. Am I tripping? Yeah. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Jaws dropping when she walking, kind of thing that happen often. More than just a little. I be shutting down the city, block the latest gears. When she wear, you see that sun in the air. Fashion week all year, throwing money in the air. She's happy with my lady, other girls they wanna hate her. It comes with the territory, ball players wanna date her. All we got is loyalty, I'm treating you like royalty. I'ma spoil you every day of the week. Shot us in the basement party, yeah. Turn into the greatest party, yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once, then we went up, yeah. And my love tripping. Now I feel my body drifting. My body dripping. But she got me lifted. Am I tripping? She's so. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, now breathe, baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey, inhale, exhale. Let's take a breath and breathe, baby. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
This is the last opportunity to resign your players, or they will become free agents.
Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
Like a river, 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 like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. How do we fall in love? Harder than a bullet could hit ya. How do we fall apart? Faster than